So we're here at IMTS, we're at the Liebherr booth. I'm here with my buddy Rob. Rob, we're gonna talk automation. I know we got a video, but I wanna get into that right now. So we did an intro video but those haven't seen that yet, I do recommend you go check it out. But what's your role here at Liebherr?
Yeah, Arthur, thanks. So my role at Liebherr, I'm the sales manager for the automation group. I'm responsible for the North American market.
Perfect. Okay. So when we're talking automation, I mean, that's the common thing. You know, automation in manufacturing has gone from a nice to have to absolutely imperative, between the lack of skilled workers that we have available, to the increasing demands of our world, to all the reshoring efforts. There are tons of reasons that everyone out there should be automating. So where is Liebherr strong in automation?
Oh, thank you. That's a good question. And I think one thing too to bring up about automation is safety. We're making a safer work environment too for all of the operators out there. And for our automation, really our biggest strength and where we've been having the most success is in our gantry automation for high volume production manufacturing. Looking at very short cycle times, part volumes of 100,000, 250,000. So our gantries are very diverse. We have a wide range of end effectors for our gantries, and it's a turnkey solution. Floor automation, gantry systems, loading, unloading of machine tools. That's really our specialty.
That is absolutely fantastic. Now I know at Liebherr you have your own machine tools, you have your own cutting tools, you have a whole metrology section that we just did a deep dive on moments ago. So does it work with machines that are not Liebherr, or do you only automate with your own machines?
No, that's a perfect question. We automate with a variety of machine tool partners out there. Typically, the machine tool partner will come to us with a request. We'll take a look at the particular challenge that they're presenting and then try to provide the best automation solution.
Okay, so I love that you have everything under one roof, but it's really nice to know for the people out there that if they want your level of automation, maybe they don't do their own gear cutting, but they want your expertise. That is great. Now you said high volume, and I love high volume, but what about those contract manufacturers out there that have the high mix, low volume, but they still have those really fast cycle times?
Okay, so the high mix, low volume, we can go look at some maybe robot loading, machine tending type applications, but then too, if we start to get into longer cycle times, our pallet handling product line is perfect for them. So that's a pallet changer, that's exchanging pallets, doing the machine tending, and we can manage parts anywhere between 500 kilogram payloads all the way up to 13,000 kilogram payloads, which is really Liebherr's specialty. We manage large work pieces.
Usually, and I love that you mentioned the payload. When I'm thinking automation, I'm thinking small automotive components. Right. I'm thinking small brake components, maybe some robotics, maybe some hydraulics. So what's the biggest thing you've seen automated?
Oh, large engine blocks for power generation. We're looking at 90 plus liter engines that our large pallet handling system is managing.
Which is great. I love that you can cover the whole gamut then. So yes. It's really clear to the people out there, look, automation is essential. Rob is a genius and an expert when it comes to finding you the right people on his team to work with to get the systems put into place. And it sounds like, Rob, whether I'm high volume, high mix, low mix, whether I want to do gantries, whether I want to do robotics or some sort of pallet pool, that Liebherr has a lot of options that will integrate with a ton of industry partners.
That's 100% correct. Yeah, we have a diverse product range, and again, it really comes down to solving that particular challenge that the customer brings to us. I mean, that's where we excel, and that's what we want to do, is solve issues in the industry.
Yeah, and that's the strength of a really good team.
Yes.
All the way through, everyone I've been able to meet on the gear side, and I love that it stretches into the automation side. Now, you mentioned you had a video. What's up with this video?
Yeah, so our video here is going to cover pallet handling product line. So this goes into the longer cycle times, high mix of part types.
Okay.
The pallet handling system itself is a very versatile piece of equipment. We're able to not only manage work pieces, but we can manage the raw part materials as well. And then our cell controller brings everything together as a process.
Okay.
So what we're showing now is our facility in Kempton. This is our actual build facility where we manufacture our gear machines. So that's, again, with Liebherr, we help each other out, we lean on each other's expertise. They came to us with a particular challenge and we solved it and streamlined our manufacturing process.
That is absolutely fantastic. I mean, everyone can see the statistics that are flying by and
Yes,
all of
yes.
the different point of information, which that's one of the other things. Automation is becoming increasingly important because we want to reduce our costs of manufacturing.
Exactly. Increased spindle utilization, especially
Yeah.
when you're talking about machining, right? We want to make sure that we're making chips because chips make money.
Yeah, if you're not making chips fly, then what are you really doing with your time?
Exactly, exactly.
Wow, so what are we looking at here?
So what we're looking at is our PHS 1500.
Okay.
And then this particular one is our PHS 10,000. This is also at our manufacturing facility in Kempton. This is managing the manufacturing of our machine bases.
Oh, so not only do you develop for others, but you also use it internally to develop your own products.
Correct.
You know that's the mark of a high quality company when you're using your own products for your own production.
Yes. So this particular solution is fantastic. We're back to the 1500 right now, and what we're seeing as work pieces being delivered to an operator, on the screen above the operator is the work instructions for this particular piece of material that they're managing.
I love the visibility in this system.
Yes.
It takes the guesswork out of it. There's no paper notes I can spill my coffee on.
Right.
These are all great things.
Correct. It's about streamlining the process. That's what we're doing here. This system's fantastic too because we're also integrating the raw material management or the storage of final work pieces. So the cell controller itself knows the location and the status of every single part that's in this system.
So you don't have to worry about losing it.
You're not losing anything.
Bob's not putting it in his toolbox and going home for the weekend and I
Right.
can't run my weekend shift.
Right. Our system also has the ability to do tool look-aheads into the machine, so maybe we have a job that's scheduled, but the tool life isn't available.
Okay.
So then we can skip ahead to, again, make sure that we're keeping the process efficient, keeping the process moving forward, making chips.
So not just the material handling, not just the loading and unloading of the machines, but also the tool management is part of the automation package that you can
Correct.
get with Liebherr.
Correct.
Wow.
And again, this goes back to those large payloads that we were talking about. I mean, that 10,000 kilogram, the 13,000 kilogram payloads, I mean, that's really where we excel. Liebherr builds big equipment, and we automate big jobs.
Well, and for people out there, like usually big parts like this, you see a 10-ton crane, you see a bunch of straps, and you see a bunch of chains, or maybe a 50-ton or a 100-ton crane.
Right.
You see a lot of people trying to get out of the way. You got to clear the traffic, or you could have a system like this.
You could have a system like this, exactly. Again, making that workplace safer.
Well, safer, and you know what's really nice is I can't drop that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
I can't break a chain or I can't break a strap when it's all handled like this.
Exactly. Fully contained, safe environment.
That is fantastic, Rob. I really love everything that the video covered. So now that we've gone through the video and we've talked about, that we can integrate with different machine tool builders, we can integrate and we can automate the material handling, the loading, the unloading, all the options we've got there, as well as the tool handling and the tool management for production planning, helping it all run around. What else would you like to share with the people out there?
So, outside of the physical portion of the automation too, there's also the digitization efforts. I mean, the Industry 4.0, so Liebherr offers a variety of solutions, whether it's predictive, preventative maintenance.
Hold on. You do the hardware.
We do the hardware.
You do the software.
We do the software.
So you really become that one-stop solution. I don't have
that's
to
our
go
goal.
to 10 different suppliers to figure out my automation anymore.
That's 100%. We are the one-stop shop for automation.
Well, I talk to a lot of shop owners, and that's their concern. Look, I know I need to automate, but then I've got to talk to these guys, and they only do this, and then I got to do these guys, and they only do that.
No.
And how do I figure out who works together and who wants to deal with it?
Right. Nope. So we're the one-stop shop. Come to us with a challenge. We're going to find you a solution.
Well, that is fantastic, Rob. I love learning more about everything you do for the automation. I love because you're here to support the people out there that
100%.
need to automate, but they just haven't taken that step. They've got something fearful in their way. Guys, now you know Rob. You can reach out to Rob. Look at that smile. He's a handsome man. Reach out to Rob. Get that conversation started. Get your shops automated.
Right.
Thank you so much, Rob.
Thank you, Arthur. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.